consciousness and science. I, just to let you guys, just to let you know, I've done a whole review on this book, and then for some reason the app I was using, I closed the computer by mistake, and I lost all the work. So I'm sorry guys, this one is not gonna be as in depth as I did in the previous one, because honestly I don't even remember everything that I said in the previous one. So, but I'll do my best to help you understand the main idea that the author is trying to develop in this book. The first thing I want to let you know is that this book is available in both Kindle, and right now we are doing a review of the Kindle version, because in Amazon you can get a preview of the book, you can get a preview of the chapter, and a preview I think for this one we have a preview of the whole first chapter. So if you go on Amazon, you can even read the first chapter of this book, which is a great way to skim a book before you even buy it. And I really love that with Amazon Kindle. The book is also available in paperback. That's how the book is presented. If paperback, if you were to order this book, this is how this is a preview of how it will be presented. Those are the chapters, okay? And this is the back cover, and this is the front cover, okay? So quickly, those are the subject that the author, now Coachville Mikomega is the author, and that's not his real name. I think everybody knows that. That's a pen name, okay? Or like people have artist name, people also have pen name. Some people publish books using a pen name for the book they publish, okay? So now here you will see that in the table of content, the first thing that in the first chapter, the author is talking about the science of consciousness. That's the main point of this book, okay? Trying to show spirituality, trying to show that spirituality and science are not opposite. They are not fighting each other. They are not contrary to each other. That's the main point of this book. That's what the author is trying to teach. And I do believe that there's a part in the book where the author is mentioned that when he's talking about spirituality, he's not talking about religion. And I think the point he's trying to make is that religion and science are at war with each other. They are two opposite, okay? And he's trying to make the point that that's where people sometimes miss the mark, because they confuse religion with spirituality, and therefore they're saying that, okay, spirituality is opposite with science, and then the author is trying to say, no, actually religion and science are opposite, but spirituality and science are complement each other. I think that's the idea, okay? And in chapter 2 of the book, the author is talking about how to explore God consciousness, okay? He's inviting us at exploring God consciousness with a different mindset, okay? In chapter 3, he's talking about the bridge. So bridging God consciousness and science, it's really trying to show us why spirituality and and science, they are linked. There's a link between them. They're not opposite. Okay, and usually to make that difference, he when he's talking about spirituality, he used that term, God consciousness, and he's also gonna talk to in the book, is definition of God, and it's a mind-boggling definition. It's a mind-hack definition. I mean, so yeah, it's a good read. It's really entertaining. It really gets your mind to think deeper about your reality, the reality of the universe, the reality of God, science, spirituality, religion, and all these things that people are discussing about today is really going deeper into that subject himself to give you, his point of view and make you think deeper about your own point of view. Okay, and chapter 4 is he get into quantum cosmology, and God consciousness. Okay, so in quantum cosmology, you can already think what you're going to be getting from that chapter in the book. He's talking about the origin of the universe, the anthropic principle, the fine-tune argument, all these arguments that, academics, theologian, religious people, spiritualists, whatever, your situation or whatever group or school you're part of. I think this book will give you it's a great asset to get you to think deeper about your hypothesis, your theory, the way you see things. Okay, in chapter 5 he's talking about neuroscience and God consciousness. Okay, and he's talking about, I mean, you'll have to go into the book to figure all these things out, to see how he's trying to make his connection, his argument to show that spirituality and science are linked, not opposed. Okay, and then he's in chapter, in chapter 6, he's talking about quantum healing and God consciousness, the mind-body connection. And the way, I think I've read that part, and the way he's making that connection, he's basically questioning why do people think that, when people are under hypnosis, there's certain things that they have, and if they are suggestible, you can put things into their mind, and then they will physically manifest those ideas that someone else put into their mind. And he's really going to all that. He's going into the placebo effect to really, prove his argument. In chapter 7, he's talking about quantum consciousness and transcendence. Chapter 8 is talking about the future of science and God consciousness. And then in chapter 9, his conclusion, and then he's really showing how people can embrace that quantum connection between spirituality and science, or what he termed as God consciousness. It's really a good, entertaining book for the mind, for those that are interested in the subject. So, and if you went to Kindle right now, you can. I will put a link for the book. There will be a link to the Kindle version of the book, and from there you can also really get the paperback version if you want. But I would suggest get the Kindle version because it's cheaper. Okay, it's cheaper. And then after you read it, if you think that this is an asset that you would like to have, like you will have to have the physical book, you can go ahead and order the physical book. But I would suggest at least get the Kindle version. It's cheaper. I think this book is posted for either $4.99 or $5.99 at the moment I'm making that video. So for $4.99 or $5.99, you'll have a good book with a lot of information to trigger your mind to think deeper about reality, your reality, the universe reality, God reality, and everything.